Hey guys, I'm going to try something new today, and I'm going to take you through the drum solo for The Beast and the Harlot. I'm planning on making this a regular thing, so comment down below what you want to see next time, and let's get started. Okay, we're going to split the solo into 3 sections, and I'm going to break them down at 3 different tempos for each section, one little bit at a time. Okay, so the first section looks like this. Alright, so we've got some really odd hi-hat placements here. It's going to make it feel like you're playing triplets, but you're not playing triplets, but it's going to feel like it. I use my left hand to play the hi-hats because my right hand and my left hand are here, and then I'm taking my left hand like this. If that feels too uncomfortable for you, you can cross over with your right hand and end up back here like this. So you can have instead of, which is how I'm going to play it. So we're going to start at 75 beats per minute. I'm going to show you how to play just this first bit, just the first couple of bars, and yeah, let's see how it goes. If you're finding that tricky, trying to get the hi-hats to feel correct, then have a practice of just playing some triplets on your double pedal with a normal groove over the top. Because if I take this little section here and I just loop that, it's going to feel like I'm just playing triplets. It doesn't look like triplets in this drum solo, but it basically is. The feel of it, the pulse that he's playing is triplets, so you're going to have this. So if you're finding it tricky, have a little practice of that. Okay, so the bit that I struggled the most with here was the semiquavers at the end of the 2-bar phrase. Coming out of this triplet feel into those semiquavers does not feel natural at first. You'll get the hang of it, but those triplets are going to feel, those semiquavers are going to feel very, very odd. So it's this bit. Just be patient with yourself, slow it right down. You can go slower than 75 beats per minute, which is the slowest I'm going to go today. And yeah, don't get frustrated, just keep trying. Here's that first section at 120 beats per minute. The full speed of the song is 155, so we're slowly getting closer. Here's 120. Here's that bit at 155, full speed. Okay, when you've got that bit down, we can start playing the fun bit. This is the crazy section. I'm going to simplify it a little bit, and I'm just going to give you the pattern that you're playing across your hands and your feet. It's 16th triplet feel at 155, which is going to feel insanely fast at first. And the pattern that we're going to play is 4 on your hands, 4 on your feet, 2 on your hands, 2 on your feet. Okay, I'm going to just say that again. You've got 4 on your hands on your snare drum, 4 on your feet, that's your bass drum, 2 on your hands, back to the snare, 2 on your feet, back to the kick. Here's that pattern with nothing else, just the pattern at 75 beats per minute. Here we go. Alright, so after you've played the pattern 3 times, we're going to introduce the toms in to finish section 2 off. Also, on the very first set of 4, instead of just playing 4 on your snare, the first one from that set of 4 is going to become a crash with a bass drum. So instead of being this, it's going to be... here's section 2 at 120 beats per minute. And here's section 2 at full speed. Okay, last section. The pattern here is 4 on your hands, 2 on your feet, and we're going to do that 4 times. So just free feel, no metronome, it's going to sound like this. Now the actual pattern within the song, within the drum solo, is the first right hand is going to become a crash. So it's going to feel weird now because you're not actually playing 2 bass drums in a row anymore, you're playing 3, if you look at this little section here. So I'm going to replace the first right hand in the set of 4 on my snare with a crash cymbal, and when I repeat it, it's going to feel like I'm playing 3 kicks in a row. So here it is, just free feel. Okay, so have a little go at that, and then get your metronome on. We're going to start at 75 again, and here it is at 75 beats per minute. Before we speed that pattern up with the metronome, we're going to add the fill-in that's just after that pattern. I'm going to break this into 4 beats. Beat number 1, just completely free feel. I've got a set of 16th triplets on my snare drum. Beat number 2. Beat number 3. And beat number 4. Beat 1 and beat 2 is going to sound like this. Beat 3 and 4, the second half of this fill sounds like this. The only thing we need to change on that fill there before I play the full thing is I need to replace the very first snare with a crash. So instead of just, I've now got. Okay, I'm going to play that first pattern and this fill that I've just broken down at 75 beats per minute. Here's that full section at 120 beats per minute. And here's that section at full speed, 155 beats per minute. One last little bit that we need to add on here at the end of section 3. We've got 5 bars of straight semiquavers on the kick before we then introduce snare crescendo on top of the double kick. The only tricky bit is just after that, we've got another crazy pattern. Not crazy, it's just fast. So we've got a set of 4, then a set of 2, a set of 4, a set of 2, and then 2 sets of 6 on the snare drum. So just free feel, it's going to sound like this. Here is that last little chunk of section 3 at 75 beats per minute. Here we go. All right, and full solo. So all three sections together. 75 beats, 120 beats, and then 155 full speed. Like I said, I'm going to make this a regular thing, guys. So make sure you comment down below to let me know what you want to see next time. And thanks for watching.